half because we got enough stops and we really controlled the boards a little bit.
I had you for 17 assists on 24 field goals. Great ball movement, obviously.
And that's the big thing is when you got guys that you're confident and that can score is share the basketball, move it side to side. And when a team's playing a defense that maybe they're not used to playing is, they might get out of their position or out of their roles if you continue to move ball side to side. If you get impatient with it and one pass shot, sometimes you play into the team's hands and all of a sudden nobody's touched it and you're not comfortable with the ball in our hands. And our guys did a really good job of sharing the basketball.
Did you, obviously we make shots, everything looks pretty good, but did you see a performance like this coming from this team at this point?
We've shown it in flashes. I think our biggest challenge for our guys was can we do it for 32 minutes? And really the defense meant 32 minutes. You look at some games in the past and, whether it was down the stretch, we just didn't take care of the basketball or maybe didn't convert on enough free throws or, got out of little sorts defensively. Really in our stretch when we started, I think 9-1 and then lost the next 8 out of our 10. We had some defensive philosophies that we felt we were pretty good at, but had kind of hurt us a little bit, so we had to make some changes there. I really think, and I'll be honest, we had guys either hurt or sick when we were 9-1, so it was actually when we got everybody back when we lost 8 out of 10, so it was like, what's going on? I really think we had to define our roles and what people could do and how we were going to be the best team, and once we did that, we've been playing some good basketball here the last couple weeks.
So Derek, I think all the kids that stepped on the floor for you tonight contributed, and that was nice to see.
And that's huge, and that's what we talk about. First thing we tell guys is when they walk off the court right before the game's going to start is, hey, play your tails off because the next guys are coming after you are going to do the same, and there ain't going to be much drop off, and we really believe that, and it's not lip service. It's easy for a coach to say that and be cliche, but we got a guy coming off the bench that's almost a 2-year starter for us and probably a 40% three-point shooter and a 90% free throw guy, and I don't think a lot of teams have that. We've got 6'7" and 6'4" coming off the bench. I don't think a lot of people have that either, and the guys starting know that, and so they won't take it for granted, and they work their tails off knowing the guys coming in and work their tails off.
Well, here we are in the sub-state final for us, Carroll High.
Yep. We're familiar. Randy and I are old college roommates, so there's a lot of familiarity there. We played them at their place. I really thought we played well. We just didn't execute down the free throw line, down the stretch, and let it get away from us a little bit. Obviously, Caleb Booth gets them going, but, Mackey's played really well for him down the stretch. And they got the Cook kid back, who's obviously a physical, imposing presence, and Gatto played well against us and hit some big shots. So, we're back to the drawing board. Obviously, we've got tape on them. We've got familiarity. They live 25 miles away. Our kids know them, and they know us. So there's not going to be a ton of surprises like there was tonight. Once again, you just go back and we talk about, and this is a cliche, is winning in the dark, but we got to go back and have 3 really good practices to prepare us for Monday.
And if you can play like you did tonight, you got to like your chances.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you roll the ball out there and you say, here we go. I mean, for the most part, yeah, 3 really good practices, but the hay's in the barn. So, for us, we have to make sure, hey, this is what we've seen, this is what we're going to expect, this is how we're going to react, and then go play and make plays. And no moment's too big for us because we put in the work and the time throughout the season and the off season.
All right, congratulations. We'll
Thanks,
see you Monday.